All right, water signs, let's jump right into it. Let's see what messages Spirit have for you guys. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Spirit, what message do you have for the water signs? Exploring. Face the mystery of uncharted passage with the courage to explore the unknown. Okay. They want you to float on. Okay. Clothesline. It says under pressure to prove yourself. Waiting, feeling distracted and uncertain. Dirty deeds, airing out laundry. Gossip. Ooh. Explore, face the mirror. Okay. More than likely, some of you water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, has been challenged. Somebody has challenged you to a duel. And I'm feeling like you guys may have some information, but you kind of like, nah, I ain't gonna go there. That's not me. That's not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? 1:11 on the clock. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What's going on with these water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Spirit. Ring. Conflict within a relationship, listening to others more, needing clarity, material wealth of a relationship. Wow. Somebody knows some dirt. Somebody knows some dirt or some tea on somebody and don't want us to talk about it or don't want to say, motherfucker. Motherfucker. This is a lot, man. Damn. Mm. Mm. So, we got flirt followed by olive branch. All right. Flirt talks about needy, vulnerability, head over heels, flirty, needs outside validation. Somebody done something that they ain't got no business doing, and a water sign know about it. Now, it could or could not be in your relationship. I'm feeling like it's more than likely has to do with somebody else's relationship, but you may not want to say anything because you don't want the person that you're more close to be hurt by it. We have Olive Branch talk about forgiveness and moving forward, pace, agreement, justice, success, tight circle of family and friends. Yeah, somebody knows something about something and don't want to say nothing. That's one message. We have accept, surprise, stay open minded, receptive to the magic unfolding in your relationship. Yeah, I feel like somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? My relationship is going well, better than normal. I don't want to bring no unnecessary bullshit to where I got to lay my head up. With rain right here, it talks about depression, abilities, need for someone, needs to hurt for someone, not facing the problems and running away. Like, you guys don't want to have to be in the middle of a certain situation. Unorthodox spirit, low self-esteem, reckless, extreme, fueled by passion and shallowness. Unwavering, stand firm in your beliefs. This is a tough one. It could be in you water signs, this relationship, but I'm really feeling like it's more so in your family or your circle of friends or something like that. If it's you, okay, cool, what you gonna do? If it ain't you, okay, cool, what you gonna do? This question still lies. What are you gonna do? Challenger. Disregard options and feelings of others. difficult in following the rules set by others, intimidating, confrontational, and unmoved. Then we have high chair tyrant, demanding, incapable of taking criticism, brat, narcissist, fails to take response. Yeah, yeah. I think you might want to mind your own business on this. If it is your relationship that some stuff is going on that you know about and you don't know how to come about and talk about it, I don't see this person taking responsibility for their actions. They may try to downplay it. At the bottom of the deck, we have anchor, and it talks about afraid to move on and stay stagnant, let go of the past, instability, unchanged, losing motivation and stubbornness. Yeah, my nose is itching. Yeah, it's one of the two scenarios or the three scenarios. My relationship is A1. I don't want to get involved. Okay, this is a close friend, a family. I want to get involved, but somebody ain't gonna listen anyway. You know, or well, yeah, just the two scenarios. Well, fuck. So pick and choose your battles is what I'm hearing. Um, Water signs, healing, healing. See through the illusion, navigate danger, and find solace in therapy and guidance. Yeah, like I said, if it is or if it isn't, you know what I'm saying, the question still remains what you gonna do. With solace and healing, it's still kind of like the same. Leave the relationship and heal, you know? What else is going on with these water signs? Man. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, support. Whatever it is you guys decide to do, there is support available. And you attract what it is that you want, and you attract what it is that you don't want. If that makes sense. And it does, if you understand what I'm saying. You attract what you want, and you attract what you don't want. What else? What message of spirit do you have for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? That's it. Boundaries. Boundaries. Don't let nobody cross your boundaries, and don't cross nobody else's boundaries. Maybe you may have to just sit back. Maybe this is a situation that has occurred before where you stepped in and you know what I'm saying, you wish you would it could have been a jump rope so you could jump back out. Probably got jumped in the process. I don't know. But shit like that happen. You can't tell a motherfucker who think they person is all that they cheating on them. They gonna beat your ass before they think to beat the person's ass. Yeah, some shit that happened in the past. Yeah. Spirit, what do you want Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces to know? Boundaries again. Cut your losses. You may be knowledgeable of what's going on, okay? But they want you to cut your losses. Set those boundaries. Knowledge right here. Embrace uncertainty. And the uncertainty is moving on without with a person or moving away from a situation, like the uncertainty of that. It's gonna be okay. You know, how do you know how things is gonna be if you don't try to, you know, check it out and see? The uncertainty is scary, but at the same time, shit, the situation that you sitting in could be even scarier. So once again, what you gonna do? What the fuck was that? And ain't nobody gonna be up in this motherfucker slamming doors. I will take those off the hinges. I don't know what the fuck that is I keep hearing. But, yeah. Yeah, and remember, regardless of what you decide to do, you have support. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Spirit, what messages do you have for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? You have choices with the Seven of Cups being right here. You have choices. Okay? Choice number 1, move away. Choice number 2, you have a new beginnings. Choice number 3, confidence. Be confident in the choice that you make. Have confidence in the choice that you make. You have choices. I could be talking to somebody close to where E40 lives at. Don't he stay in the Bay Area? I think. What message do you have for Cancer? Pisces, that's it. Got to make a choice. Balance, choices, difficulties, decisions, compromise, inner conflict. You got to make a choice. I want to take this card right here. Now, this is you all day, water signs. We got the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. Okay, this is the one I want to take. And we have the Seven of Cups. You have choices, okay? But I want to put the Four of Cups right here. The Lovers also talks about choices. Love, harmony, relationship, partnerships, choices, union. All right, this is air. This is Gemini. We have the Knight of Wands right here. Action, movement, passion, impulsive, risk-taking. And then lo and behold, we have the Chariot. Cancer, forward, movement. Forward, movement. Can't be afraid to stay anchored, bunkered down. You got to move forward. And you really don't want to, because you have this Four of Cups right here. And it talks about happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. You can't keep sitting there with your hands folded. You got to do something. If you want something better, you got to move. You got to move. That's all the Chariot talks about. Positive, forward, movement, willpower, direction, control, forward, movement, forward, movement. Embrace the uncertainty. Cut your losses. Don't allow nobody to cross your boundaries, and don't you cross nobody else's boundaries. You may know a secret. You may know something, but just because you know it, you don't have to say it, because it could probably mess up things instead of making things better, especially if this is a situation that had occurred in the past. Water signs. And then after that, you got the Knight of Cups. After that, Four of Cups. Okay. Building blocks. What else? Soulmates. What else do you have for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know why I wanted to say Libra, but Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Spirit, to close out this reading, what do you want the water signs to know? That's it. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. No, just two. Exchanging gifts. Something good will come to you. Something good will come to you. Rejuvenation. TikTok. Rejuvenation means starting anew, starting over. 2 more cards, please, for the water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Between worlds. 1 more. God damn it. Between worlds popped out again. But then we got happy, happy. So what do you want to do? Either you're going to be in it all the way, you're going to be happy all the way, or happy sometimes. Which one do you want to do? It's time for regeneration. What is this? An orphan. Don't be feeling bad. These people is grown. They made grown-ass decisions. If there is a child behind, if you feel like you're leaving your child behind by living a situation, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't have to be the case. If that is the case, you can still make time for shorty. Okay? Why did orphan come out? Why did orphan come out? Fork in the road. Okay? So you got a decision to make. For some of you guys, if this is the one that's like in a relationship, some of you guys don't know what to do and feeling stuck because there's a child, you know, in the situation. You're going to have to make a choice that's good for you, because if you're not good, how the hell are you going to be good for your shorty? If you down and out, your kids can see that, kids can feel that. You can still make a way to be in your child's life. Just because you're not with the mama or not with the daddy don't mean the child has to be left out. You can make a choice. Everybody got choices. Some people choose to leave the relationship, leave the shortage too. They pay for it in the long run. But hey, life's a bitch. All right, so with that being said, this has been your reading. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Anything else? Buy the book. You guys got buy the book. And whatever buy the book means for you. If you have to go to court, okay, if you got to read some shit over the phone, I don't know. But buy the book. Building blocks, okay? Building a firm foundation. All right? With that being said, this has been the Water Signs reading. I am Queen Vanche Tarot. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and thank you.